Okay, so this is just something I've been thinking about, and I call it the memory bank theory of depression. That's the memory bank theory of depression. I'm sure it's got a technical term in psychology. Now, what it is, when you're growing up, you create memories from the age of, I guess, 4 or 5 years old. You can start to, you create memories. And the environment that we grow up in affects us a lot. We learn about life, and we learn about what life will be, or we just we get these experiences from our environment. So our direct environment is our family who bring us up, and then the wider neighbourhood. So that's the schools we go to, the society we grow up in, the things we're exposed to. Really, they influence us, and our brains create neural pathways, I guess, which are connections. The connections are made as we're growing up. Our brain is developing. I don't think it reaches full maturity till the age of 20 years old, 21 years old, our brain. So anyway, growing up, we're absorbing these experiences all around us. If we have a very calm upbringing, two very loving parents who are loving of each other, but who are also very loving of us, and they instill in us a sense of security, a sense of confidence, and a strong sense of self. If we have that type of upbringing, the optimum, whatever the word is, the optimum upbringing, when bad times come in life, which they all do, because we're all faced with different challenges and tragedies, and life has a way of doing that. Life can be very random, and when we are faced with bad times in life, we are able to perhaps overcome it easier because we've created these memories growing up, and they're in our unconscious or our subconscious. They're there, they're stored, and it's amazing how many things our brain stores. Some things we are conscious of. I'm sure if you're watching this now, I'm sure you have memories in your life that are important to you. They might be good memories, or they might be very, very bad memories, but they stick in there, and they're just the ones that you're conscious of. But I'm sure there's things in there that you're not even conscious of, but they're still there in your unconscious, so to speak. Now I'm waffling a little bit now, but what I'm getting at is I'm calling this the memory bank theory of depression, and it's you're able to somehow access these memories in a way, and you might not be aware of it. So if you go through a very bad time, why are some people able to go through awful things and tragedies, and they're able to recover quicker, and other people are not? Now, one theory is if you've had, like I said, a lot of good times growing up, a lot of stability, you're able to somehow take comfort from it. So when the bad times come, somehow there's a knowing inside you. There's a knowing that you know how good life can be, and you're able to, But that's not. I mean, that's not necessarily true. It's just a theory. I mean, because I know some people have had the worst upbringings. They've been through things that would crack people up, and they've come out on top. They've come out strong. They've somehow got through it. There are those exceptions, but in general, I think if you have a really crap upbringing with, terrible parents, violent parents, or whatever, you're gonna struggle. I've done a bit of a demonstration on here. I guess I should probably wear these because, isn't that what you're supposed to do if you're a teacher? Wear some glasses, right? Anyway, so if that's your brain and you've had a lot of unhappy times, so this represents happiness that you've experienced, and the rest of it is kind of bad times there. You're going to struggle a lot more. Now, if this is a happy person and you've had all these good memories growing up, stability, confidence, and then when you're in your 20s, you go backpacking around Europe, or you've had loads of good memories. So when the bad times come, you're able to recover a lot quicker.